Throughout its 11-season run, The Walking Dead featured several iconic couples, but none quite as powerful, resilient, or emotionally grounded as Rick Grimes and Michonne. What began as a tense alliance slowly transformed into a deeply bonded love story that defied the odds of the apocalypse. With their arcs concluding, for now, in The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, fans continue to celebrate a romance that didn't exist in the original comics but became one of the show's greatest strengths. Meeting amid loss and distrust. Rick and Michonne's first encounter in Season 3, Episode 6, Hounded, was anything but romantic. Grieving the loss of his wife Lori, Rick was mentally unraveling when Michonne appeared at the gates of the prison, wounded but bearing baby formula meant for Rick's newborn daughter, Judith. Suspicion defined their early dynamic. Rick nearly handed Michonne over to the governor in a failed peace negotiation, yet Michonne's willingness to help the group despite his betrayal planted the seeds of mutual respect. Allies through adversity. By Seasons 4 and 5, Rick and Michonne had become trusted allies. Michonne stepped up during Rick's moments of doubt, and Rick learned to lean on her wisdom and moral compass. She bonded with Carl, protected the group during Rick's emotional lows, and offered the kind of understanding that no one else could. Their bond was grounded not just in shared trauma, but in an unspoken acknowledgement that they both understood how to survive and how to lead with heart. From friendship to romance, the relationship blossomed naturally. In Season 6, Episode 10, The Next World, Rick and Michonne finally kissed, marking the beginning of their romantic chapter. Their relationship felt inevitable. Michonne was already a maternal figure to Carl and Judith, and Rick had grown to depend on her both emotionally and tactically. Unlike other relationships in the series, theirs never felt forced or fragile. Even when tragedy struck, like Carl's heartbreaking death, their connection only grew stronger, building a future together. By Season 9, Rick and Michonne were co-leaders of Alexandria and fully committed to building a future together. They dreamed of having a child and restoring a peaceful society. Their relationship, once shaped by loss and chaos, now symbolized hope. Tragically, Rick sacrificed himself to destroy a bridge and save the communities from a walker horde, disappearing and presumed dead. But Michonne never gave up on him. A love that spanned years and series. Years later, Michonne found clues suggesting Rick was still alive. That discovery set up The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, where the couple's reunion became the emotional core of the series. Rick, trapped under the CRM's brutal regime, and Michonne, determined to find him, eventually reunited and led a rebellion against their captors. After defeating the CRM Force Command, the couple returned home to finally reunite with Judith and for Rick to meet his son, RJ, for the first time. What lies ahead for Rick and Michonne? Though their arc concluded satisfyingly, fans continue to speculate about what's next. Showrunner Scott M. Gimple has called The Ones Who Live a limited series, but left the door open for future appearances. Not necessarily never to see those characters again, but to keep it limited. You never know. The most likely scenario? A future crossover, possibly with Daryl Dixon, especially as The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon nears Season 3. With Daryl still abroad in Europe, a reunion may be a few seasons away, but Rick and Michonne's story remains a heartbeat in the Walking Dead universe. Conclusion. Rick and Michonne's journey, from wary allies to battle-tested lovers and devoted parents, stands as one of The Walking Dead's most powerful character arcs. Unbound by the original comic storyline, the show crafted a relationship rooted in emotional complexity, resilience, and trust. Whether or not we see them again, their love story has already left an unforgettable mark on the post-apocalyptic world.